So hi there everyone, welcome back to another episode of my Football Manager series with MK Dons. My name's Leon, I'm the one looking after you, and we've pushed on. We pushed on about 2 months since our penalty loss in the FA Cup. And yeah, quite a few things have happened, so we'll go through them bit by bit. So and I am going to say a couple of these things carefully. We followed that game with an away draw against Accrington, and we didn't score. O'Brien got an own goal. Home win 3-2 against Shrewsbury, Ferdinand, Collar, Wilson for us. A home win 5-2 against Bristol Rovers, Collins, Wilson, Brace, Collar and Mendes Lang. An away draw, Callum Patterson getting a goal in added time at the end of the first half. An away draw against Cheltenham, 1-1. Will Collar getting one late on for us, but they did score. Both goals came in the last 10 minutes of the game. A home win, 3-1 with Wilson, Brace and Gilby. And a home win, 6-1 against Crawley. Patterson, Crowley with a brace, Alex Gilby, an own goal, and Kane Wilson. An away loss, 3-0 to Walsall. An away loss, 1-0 to Cambridge. And a home win, 4-1, Wilson, Collins, Patterson and Parkinson. Now, you won't recognise Parkinson, but we will come back to him in a second. So the pattern I'm noticing there is away we're not doing well. We've had, in the last 6 away games, 5 away games, we've had 3 draws and 2 losses. We haven't won away for a long since 23rd of December, and it's now the 14th of March in game. So it's been a long time since we've had an away win. So we've got to look at that. We've got to look at what we have to do to try and improve that, which is why we're going to kick off with an away game against Swindon, who are 4th in the table. And then the game the big game that we're coming back for is the home match against Colchester, because they are 2nd in the table to us. We've got a game in hand, which must be this game that we've got. So hopefully we can push on and get this. But yeah, they've closed the gap because of our away form. On home records, we're 6 points clear of Colchester. On away record, we are 4th in the table. Yeah, so our away record is what's letting us down. So we need to focus on this. So yeah, it's not going good in that sense. We're just conceding too many goals away. But we have got some new signings in. We've got Mr. Newton, a young left back from Nottingham Forest, to give us some cover. We've got Ben Parkinson from Newcastle to give us some cover, because we lost our other strikers that we had. Sonny Lambie from Liverpool, again cover. I'm actually going to put him on the bench instead of Parkinson. I think just overall he's better. Got Kamga, again another young left back from Watford. I think that's it. It's just, again, we're losing a lot of the ones because we weren't using them. But these guys are better though. We have also got Devaney out injured at the moment. Tripp's not great. Mendes Lang is not 100% at the moment. So we've got a few kind of alterations in our kind of lineup. Actually, before we do that, we kind of want to look at this out of possession. I'm thinking do we have a second DM? So in possession, We'll put them up midfield playmaker. And like that. Out of possession. I think what we do is we get Lemonhead and Gilby to sit in. In possession, let's go a bit more direct. We're going to counter attack. Out of possession. Mid block. Ask our defence to trigger the press more often. Yeah, we're going to try and push the pressing trap. We're going to try and push them outside. Right, let's have a look at that. Right, let's get into the match. I think that might just help things a little bit. Especially the kind of change of kind of positioning in midfield. So we're kind of on a level playing field with the team. Right, come on. Are we going to build from the back? Wilson on another powerful run out wide. Crossed in. Collins back. Yeah, see, I think having Gilby in just behind the strikers helped that. Or behind the striker. Come on, Ferdinand. Headed clear. Gilby's going to pick it up. Collar. Okay, skipper's stepping up for this one. Nearly smashed the net. I was speaking to someone about this, the game at work today, and as they said, it's sometimes you've got to make little changes just so that because otherwise teams know exactly what you're doing. And I think, as I said, because of some of the changes we've made, we're definitely getting a good amount of shots. Possession's decent. And I think because we're also keeping them out of that central area. Our centre back, I mean, he's huge. Straight on the counter attack. Ball wide to Ferdinand. Patterson should have buried that one. Because if we can win this, it gives us a 4-point cushion over Colchester. We had 13 shots in the first half. I'm not making any changes at the moment. I mean, looking at the XG, I'd say we've had one proper clear-cut chance that we should have bet. Actually, probably the Patterson one. Because with his goal scoring record, I'd have expected him to bury it. Wilson's tired. I don't think I've got a right back on the bench though. On Collins. Lifted to Ferdinand. And Collins there to finish it. That's his 10th of the season. So both our fullbacks have got to be fairly fit. Collins. Back to Tomlinson. I wasn't sure if that was going to count. Right, let's make some changes. Nope, not instructions, tactics we want. Well, there's Tomlinson and Wilson are not having good games according to this. And Newton can go on for Tomlinson. Patterson can get replaced by Sonny Lambie. Collins by Connie Doherty. Gilby can come off and Crowley can go on. Actually, let's swap those two about. Just go for that for now. I'm going to keep one. Oof. I think we're just having. I mean, as I said, it's quite funny. As I said about it. We've only made. You've seen the tweaks we've made. They're not massive. That's a penalty. Barely stepping forward for it. Maguire's on a yellow. We put Sanders on. Come on. See, this is confusing. It was an own goal. There we go. We'll take that. 5-1 win. I'll take that. So we've secured ourselves. We've guaranteed a playoff spot. I need to have a look at this. So it's a 46 game season. If we could win this, we'd pull 7 points ahead of them. We're 12 points ahead of third, with a possible 21 available. It might not be long before. I mean, I will come back when we hopefully secure. See, that makes no sense. MK Dons won 3 of the last 5 away games in the league. We haven't. That's just mad. But playoff secured. Let's go and beat the team in second. So we're back with game 2. I didn't realise it was a quick turnaround. This is actually saying the first game is a Saturday. This is a Tuesday. So I'm quite surprised that our team is still as fit. Shows we've done well managing them. I've not made any change to the starting lineup. I'm going to go with it is because it worked, and it worked really well. I've made one change in the bench. I've brought Mendes Lang onto the bench instead of Kelly. That's so he can give me cover for right back, because he can also play, not well, but he can play right wing back. But that's the only change I've made. The team's working, so I'm not wanting to overcomplicate it. I want it to just roll. They've had to make quite a few changes to their side. but I don't really go out there and press me. We may be able to go a little bit more attacking in this game, but this is the team in second. Two of the players from the last match, Gilby and Collins, both made Team of the Week. So we're in a good form. If we can just keep up our little run of results at the moment, that's not the sort of thing we want. But come on, let's get possession. Yeah, they're bossing the ball at the moment. Will Collar picks up a yellow. I tell our team to get positive. We're at home. Here we go. Lemon A. Evans steals the ball. Gilby, Patterson. It's the best chance of the game so far. Wilson's picked up a yellow, as well as Tomlinson as well. Cagey game. I think Colchester would take a draw. Chip wide to Ferdinand. Collar. A few tired legs already. Wilson skips past the defender. Crossed. All the way through there to Tomlinson. Lemon Evans, Collins. Collar. Gilby. Patterson. They were linking it well, but we're pressing them. We did eventually take control of that half. Keep working hard. Yeah, Wilson, Collar, Ferdinand are already tired. But see if we get to the 60th minute and then we'll start making changes. Oh, lovely ball in. Wilson's going to pick it up. And Collar exchange passes. Tomlinson. Quick cross in. Gilby. Not as lethal this time. No. Off the post. Right. Notice Wilson dropped down to her. So Wilson will get replaced by Mendes-Lang. It's not ideal, but Tomlinson by Newton. Collar by Crowley. Collins by Sonny Lambie. Patterson. No. That's better. We've done all our subs already, but we had to freshen it up. Players were tired. There's still a few tired legs, especially in midfield. Oh, we're going to try it. There you come on the counter. Do we attack them? Yep, let's go attacking. In possession. So I'm just going to go through the back of him then. Fluffed his shot. This is not what I wanted. We've basically outplayed them, but we've been well and truly FM'd, I think. Yep. And I thought the results possibly had gone the other way around. Swindon, Lawson. Yeah, that's it. We weren't clinical enough. So that puts us 1 point ahead of Colchester with 8 games remaining. And we're still 12 points ahead of Walsall. So that's 4 matches. Okay. Yeah. Not good. Not good, but we're getting there. Finances are still awful. But I'm hoping that we're getting there. Gain automatic, we're nearly there. So we will be back for, I don't know, it's going to be fairly quickly. Because if I was looking at, where are we at? Still getting used to where things are. We're 12 points ahead of third. Well, actually, no, it's fourth we need to look at because top 3 get promoted. So 71, we're 13 points ahead with 6 with, is it 46, yeah, 8 games remaining. So 24 points available, 13 ahead. 11 more points would guarantee us, if us and Swindon win all our games, because we're already 24 ahead of Grimsby. So Swindon and Walsall are kind of ones we've got to keep pushing forward to. So we're going to be back for, hopefully, playoff, clinching promotion, and then possibly fighting for the title. Might be split games next one, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Like, comment, subscribe, come back and join us for another one very soon. But until then though, my friends, bye-bye for now.